Disappointed. I'm disappointed that the Court of Appeals made a decision that essentially negates what Californians want, which is shutting down private corporations that profit from detaining human beings.
Pedro Rios is an advocate with the American Friends Service Committee. He's protested in front of private detention centers throughout the state. Rios says that the court's decision will continue to endanger detained migrants.
They're poorly regulated, and there has been so much harm and people have died. And unfortunately, that will continue under this new ruling.
Governor Gavin Newsom signed the private prison ban into law in 2019. It was the first such ban in the country, but it was quickly challenged in court by the Trump administration. Advocates now are particularly frustrated with the Biden administration's continuation of Trump's lawsuit. Jehan Lehner is a staff attorney at the Immigrant Legal Resource Center. She points out that Biden had promised to end private prisons during the 2020 presidential campaign.
They campaigned on shutting down all private detention, and they really did raise a lot of money off of comparing themselves to the Trump administration and the anti-immigrant rhetoric coming from the Trump campaign. And so a lot of folks in the immigrant rights movement are feeling betrayed.
The court ruled that California's ban on private detention centers violates the U.S. Constitution. Specifically, judges say that the state ban prevents U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement from using detention facilities in California. Judges determined that the Constitution bars California from exerting this level of control over the federal government's detention operations. Lehner disagrees.
The court ended up saying that it's unconstitutional because it's directly controlling the federal government, which I would argue is recasting what AB 32 actually does. It doesn't direct the federal government to do anything. The federal government can still detain people here in California if it wishes to. It just can't use these for-profit detention centers in California.
Gustavo Solis, KPBS News.